What's going on, y'all? Welcome to my channel, TikTok, Facebook, wherever you seeing this at. What's up? I'm gonna just introduce it to how all this came about. For those who know me, I do TikTok videos. I've always done comedy videos, entertainment videos, but in a whole gist that I just want to entertain. But in the midst of the comedy videos, when I do get to talking to somebody on a one-on-one level, they like, damn, fool, you got a lot of knowledge. And people don't see this side of me because I don't show this side. I'm just playing and joking all the time. So that's how I came up with this podcast idea, to give people more of the, I guess, information side of me, to, I guess, inform folks on things that I think people in our generation and times is lacking, because we kind of letting our generation, society, friends, everybody affect how we make our decisions or how we want to live our life. So welcome to the first episode of Restoring the Kingdom. That's going to be the name of my podcast, Restoring the Kingdom. This is going to be the first episode. It's going to be me. Y'all stay tuned, subscribe, follow me wherever y'all seeing this at. Just stay tuned. I plan on having guests later on in the future, but we're going to go and get to it. So we're going to do all this talking. So today's topic is basically, in my opinion, because it's my podcast, but you know, if y'all, today y'all gonna be the guest. So if y'all disagree with me, if y'all agree with anything, comment, let me know what you agree with, what you don't agree with, because today I'm speaking from my opinion, from my point of view. So I'm talking today about why I feel like relationships struggling. So in my first point, all the sayings on Facebook, like social media and the sayings, the memes, all that, I feel like all that is playing a part in the struggles. Because let me just think of one, like, if he want to, he will. True. But you also have to, with everything, it's also a realistic side of it. Because in all honesty, like me, I'm 28 years old. You gonna grow for the rest of your life. You got somebody that's 45 that still don't know things, they growing. You got somebody that's 60 that still don't know things, they growing. Now, should you let a man play with you? No. Should you let a female play with you? No. Because all this is not gonna be on the man. It's gonna be on both ends. Should you let anybody play with you? No. But the sayings, if he want to, he will. I don't agree with that, because like in the dating, the talking stages, even when y'all get together and it's a year and a half, 2 years in, all that, if he want to, he will. Because as much as you feel like, oh, we like each other a lot, that's what causes people to get in a relationship. We like each other a lot. We love each other a lot. That's what causes people to move together when you've never been with that person, so you don't understand how that person is. So once y'all do get to the point of moving together, now y'all stay together as a unit. It's not, I'm over here, you over here, I got tired of you over here, so I'll go back to your house. I'm tired of you over here, all right, I'm going back to my house. Y'all stay together now. Ain't no running away. You have to deal with both problems in the house. So with the if he want to, he will. He will, but in my opinion, I don't think people should stand on it, because everybody has to learn. People see a woman with a big bouquet of flowers, this man bringing her flowers, and in the caption say, if he want to, he will. This woman, or I'm gonna use women for right now, that woman will share that post and be like, my man don't do this, or I've never had this, when you probably had somebody who showed they love differently. But for you, you see that this woman is getting this big bouquet of flowers, and realistically, that is so sweet for a woman. That's the ideal thing for a woman, to receive flowers. And because your man didn't have never brought you a big bouquet of flowers, you feel like he's undervaluing you, because he's never brought you a big thing of flowers. That's another thing a lot of people say, I'm not teaching no grown ass man how to love me. He should know how to know. Y'all two individuals. You have to learn him just like he has to learn you. That's why I don't feel like those statements are true. Because yes, if he want to, he will. But if he don't know, how can he do that for you? That's where I feel like women go wrong, because you set these expectations for your life and what you want, but you've never communicated that with your spouse. So when he's trying to love you in the way that he feel like, you know, you should be loved, when really it's him trying to love you in the way that he wants to be loved, because that's all he knows, how he wants to be loved, when that's probably not your love language. So he's loving you in a way that he feel like is love. But for you, people need to find out too, what's your love language? Because a lot of our problems, we don't know ourselves, let alone our significant other, and we in a relationship and we knocking heads and we wondering why, because we don't know we want ourselves. But with you, if you want these flowers and that's important to you, that's your love language is gifts. You feel love when you receive gifts. So you should communicate that with your man, like, hey, I appreciate that you called me beautiful. No, I love that, but you remember the time you came home, it wasn't no holiday, nothing special. You just surprised me with it just because gift that warmed my heart. I love those type of things. And as a man, it's your job to take that information in and be like, okay, she want gifts. That's what brings her joy. That's what fills up her love tank. So I'm going to get her gifts instead of, for you, it's physical touch. So you probably come in and you probably rubbing her back every day, thinking like, you know, I'm all over you, like I'm in your skin all the time, I'm showing you I love you. But because she like, hey, come on, watch that move, like it's hot. You like, she don't love me, when really it ain't that she don't love you. That's not her love language. So you really trying to get your love tank filled up by doing to her what's your love language, by rubbing her back, saying, you know, ooh, you had a long day, huh? And it do probably feel good to her. She probably do appreciate that, but that's not her love language. So you doing that and you thinking you at 100%, like I've done everything I can to love you, when that's not her love language. So you need to go out, and when you come home from work, go get her a flower, or go get a sheet of paper, fold it up, write down what she meant to you, or write down a moment to where, hey, I was at work today and I fell down and I thought about you and this brought me up. I just want to tell you I appreciate you. Do that and give this sheet of paper to her when you come into the house and be like, hey, I thought about you today, huh? But since she like gifts, make it special. Put some thought into it. Buy a little ribbon, tie it around her or something. That's another thing too. All the females want the men to be so masculine. You supposed to be the man. You supposed to do this and that and that. But I feel like, once again, our generation, our times, the music we listen to, the females, how they portraying themselves, and it's the females that's rich, got money. So they on a whole another standard than what we dealing with right now. So I feel like they play a part in it too, because females feel like, it's baffling because females try to tell a man how to be a man when you're not a man. I don't hear men telling women how to be a woman. But you do have those type of men that's like, you supposed to cook, you supposed to clean, why the clothes ain't folded? But that's to each his own. If you feel like, you know, you want to be a housewife, cool, that's y'all situation. If you a man over here and you feel like, hey, I'm gonna pay all my woman bills, cool, that's y'all situation. But for every relationship, because let's say you have two couples, if these people over here and they understand like, hey, my man said he gonna pay all the bills, that's cool. I ain't gotta touch nothing. I'm at home. You know, my feet kicked up. I ain't got to do nothing, take care of the kids. But my man pay all the bills. And because this woman over here going 50-50 with her bills, with her man, which they household probably flowing way better like that. But because this friend over here is bragging and boasting about what her man and they household got going on over here, when they probably be struggling like a motherfucker. That's probably all he doing is paying the bills. But he bossing her around. He ain't showing her no love. He come home. He feel like, shit, I'm paying the bill. Goddamn, it's my time now. But over here, your love filled up, but because this friend told you about how your man paying all the bills, and everybody else like, what? You going 50-50? Now you feel like you finna cause chaos in your home now, because this lady over here in her house telling you about what her man doing. So now you finna cause chaos in your home and go to your man and say, well, I don't feel like I should do 50-50 because such and such man paying all the bills. So why not? Why you can't do that? That's what men supposed to do. You supposed to be the provider. Now there's manipulation because you telling this man, y'all was flowing at first. Now you feel like you need to set the standard because someone else, you got your eyes on somebody else's relationship when your relationship was just good. It worked better for y'all to go 50-50. And just all honesty, for me, why would you want your man to work the skin off his motherfucking and break the bones in his body, to work all these hours a day, get 2 jobs, whatever the situation may be, and He paying all the bills, but he tired as a motherfucker every day. He can't spend time with his kids. He can't spend time with you because he got to work all the time because he got to pay the bill. Why would anybody want that? Now, if you looked up and you just got that man who, you know, he an entrepreneur or he went to school and he got his own business or whatever the case may be and he got that type of money, fine, cool. He can do that. But if you dealing with a man who's just, he chose the life of 9 to 5, he go to work, come home, kiss you, he dealing with his kids, and everything cool in the house, y'all just got a slower building because he chose the 9 to 5 route, and he don't make as much as this entrepreneur or somebody who's doing whatever. Don't knock your man. Don't knock your blessing down because you see somebody else appearing to look good, because the grass ain't always green on the other side. So, in the same sense of that, like, women give off the please me, please me, please me vibe. Like, it's all about me, y'all. I ain't gonna say y'all. But whoever it fits for, women put themselves up here and kind of treat their man like he down here when it comes to the relationship. Like, buy me this, give me this, why you don't do this for me? You should do this, you should do that. It's never you doing this for him or you thinking about something that you can do for your man. It's always you asking to receive things. Receive is never you giving. And then even if you is that female sitting here like, nah, I do this for my man. I feel like women need to sit themselves down and hold themselves accountable sometimes. Sit back and reflect. Maybe you probably doing something for your man, but you probably doing just enough. He probably going above and beyond, giving you everything when he at his last. I'm going to use a situation. Not a situation, but a scenario. You got 2 men. You call this man and you tell him, I ain't got no gas. This man over here, he gave you $10. You call this man, hey, I ain't got no gas. This man filled your tank up. So now you go to this man like, oh, he stepped by me. I love him. But once again, back to that scenario, this the man that worked the 9 to 5. This the man that's an entrepreneur. This man that works the 9 to 5, all he had was $20 to his name. You called and told him you need some gas. He gave you half of it. That's half of what he has. $10. He got you some money in your car. I mean, some gas in your car so you can get to work. But you call this man the entrepreneur and he put your shit on full. And you feel like, oh, he loved me more. But he had it to give. He's not going to miss this money. Because if the next female calls, I ain't got no gas, it's nothing for him to pass out these, oh, I'm filling your tank up. There's nothing for him. But this man who had $20 to his name and he sacrificed to give you something, this is who you should be with. But our generation done set it up as, you going to choose this man every time because, shit, if you can't put no gas in my car, what I'm dealing with you for? When he put some gas in your car, you just unappreciative because this man put you on full, but he has more. So for you, you rather not be with the 9 to 5 man who eventually over time, he's building himself up. And then once he bloom, you great. You rather, like what they say, you rather cry in the bins right now. When really when y'all get into it, he going to take all of this from you. Somebody who's doing this for every woman that comes in his face. Anybody he's dealing with, he doing it for him because he has that money. Y'all look over the man that sacrifices and he's giving half of what he got or he giving his last and y'all devalue it or y'all don't appreciate it because the man over here that got it to give is giving it to you. But that's just because that's what he do. But the man over here that's sacrificing because he actually love you, you going to look down on him because that's how society done made it. So for me, I feel like the same way women fuss about men, you know, you need to take accountability. I feel like women need to take accountability too. So in those situations, yes, if this man has goals, if that man, he at a point right now to where he just, you know, he done hit a little rough patch, hold your man down. Don't go talk about him to your friends. Don't go letting the dude with all the money be like, girl, you crazy, man. I could have been put you on full, man. You gonna settle for that. And then y'all fall for that because that's what this man's supposed to do. Can't nobody knock this man. That's what he do. He got money. He gonna floss. He doing what he's supposed to do. He got it like that. But don't knock your man that really love you and trying. Because the person that got it like this saying, I would have put you on full. That's fine. That shit sound good, sound beautiful. I want to be on full too. If I had a wanted me come give me all that money, hey, I like it too. I ain't gonna lie. But if I'm at the house and I got my woman who both of us sitting down, we got our scratch paper out every time we get paid, and we writing down these bills, and we trying to, you know, get things done, and at the end or beginning of the month, everything gets done. We broke, but everything is done. I'd rather have that because we building. We growing with each other. We building with each other. We made it through our struggle process to see another day, and that shit is forming a bond and making us closer because we, in the times of struggle, we don't go and run off to nobody else. We building each other up in the time of our needs. We trusting in each other to where we got this. Instead of running out to the person who any random person called them, you know, here you go. The same with sex. I feel like us men need to take accountability because, you know, the first time we feel like something not going our way, you have men that cheat. You have folks that run off. Hey, I'm finna go on to the next one. She ain't gonna do it. I find somebody else to do it. The same with that. I feel like, you know, as men, we need, if your woman lacking in something, we gotta teach. But women, y'all have patience with your man. A lot of them gonna mess up. That's okay. So with that, if he want to, he will. That kind of situation. If you got a man that cheats, because we don't grow up off morals and respect. Not all men. You have some men who probably are taught that, but for most men, we not brought up off morals and respect. And hey, keep your penis in your pants because get you a family. Most men are brought up off that. The first thing a man hears, you having sex yet? Oh, that's you, nephew? The first time you not doing it, you the only person that's a virgin in the group, and everybody else going out having sex, they doing what they want, you the gay one. That's what men have to deal with as a child growing up. That's what men don't talk about that, because even with that, in today's day and time, women want their man to be vulnerable and communicate with them. But once they communicate, and then as soon as y'all get mad with each other, now he's the simp. You too emotional. You sassy. You all these things now because I'm trying to communicate with you how I feel or what makes me feel the way. Now you're going to put this man down for communicating the things that you wanted. You're going to put him down for communicating and call him sassy and all these things because he communicating with you about how he feel, his feelings. We're all humans. Everybody is supposed to feel. But you're going to put him down for feeling because you're mad at him. Women have to take accountability for them things. Back to the men. You running off and you going, you know, to cheat because your woman, same with that. I was holding her and she told me move, and cause she was hot. She don't love me, fool. Cause when I be over here with Keisha and I hold her, she love it. Keisha ain't with you. Keisha don't stay in the same house as you. Keisha ain't going through no problems with you. Keisha don't see you when you're mad. Keisha don't see you when you're sad. Keisha don't see you when you don't feel like being bothered. None of that. Your woman who you at the house with has to put up with all of this, and she still continues to love you. The first time you show Keisha you sad. The first time you show Keisha you mad. The first time you show Keisha you don't feel like being bothered. Keisha gone on your ass. She finna go to the next man. That's where I feel like we don't appreciate each other enough, because if we looked at all the things that our spouse do instead of what they not doing, I think things would be so much better. But we at the 20-minute mark, so to be continued, I probably have somebody on the next one to talk about it or give me their opinion. But like I said, anything I talked about today that y'all feel like y'all don't agree with or you do agree with it, drop it in the comments. Let me know what y'all feel about it, how you feel about it, and we can talk about it. If you feel like, hey, I want to come on there and talk to you and give you my opinion on it, inbox me. Let me know. We'll talk about it. Till the next time, peace. See y'all on the next episode, man. Restoring the Kingdom. Real quick, before y'all leave, because y'all thought it was over. It is over, but make sure y'all hit the subscribe button if you on TikTok, whatever you on. Follow me. Cut the notifications on so y'all can know the next time, you know, a video drop or when a video about to drop, whatever I got going on, I'm gonna let y'all know. Make sure y'all follow, subscribe, all that. Inbox me, let me know what other topics y'all want me to talk about from a man's point of view so women can understand men can understand women. Everybody, it don't matter who it is, women, men, inbox me. You want to come talk about something face to face? We'll put it on the podcast. Let's go.